Yo, yo, yo. I can't walk. I think the past 2 decades have given us more than enough evidence that proves most single mothers are terrible. Parents who raise girls to think like prostitutes and boys to think like simps that find absolutely nothing wrong with essentially paying for sex.
Because the way y'all got on the internet and changed the word of provider to a trick, it's gotta be top 10 most dastardly things I've ever seen on the internet. Like, asking a man to be a provider and he's not your husband has to be the top 10 craziest things I've ever heard.
Having no fathers in the home hurts boys even more than girls because it makes the road to manhood for boys a whole lot harder.
It's already hard just being a man. It's already hard in our time just finding out what a man is. Why I can't just be an honest man? Why I can't be a good man? Why I just can't be a man when most of us ain't even seen a man? Most of us are coming out of our mother's home, don't know what a man look like, don't know what a man do, don't know how a man think, don't know what a man behavior is, and don't know how to define a man.
As a result, in 2024, there's so many different terms on social media to define what men are that I think these red pill niggas just make this shit up as they go along, so they can profit off the severe lack of pussy a very large majority of the American male population are currently suffering from. Take the term high value man for example.
Who go up the notch and say a high value man when the niggas who created the term high value man are unmarried? Who done come up with this high value shit? Now we got another level we gotta try to reach, and it's made up. There's no such thing as a high value man.
Why do you feel there's no such thing?
Because it's a made up term. It's only a man and a gentleman. There's no other components outside of a man. Once you reach the level that you're a man, what makes you a high value man? Your degree, your job, your suit, your salary? So a high value man, if you take away his title, can he go talk amongst poor man and still have his way? So take away the high value man's car, his salary, you strip him of that and you put him amongst man. But can he still lead without his high value title? I can still lead without a high value title.
The red pill community defines a high value man as a wealthy nigga who bangs a bunch of hot chicks because of his money, title, and status. By that logic, I consider Elon Musk to be a high value man because that nigga can afford to take like 10 bad bitches at a time on countless trips into outer space just so he can get laid where no other men have busted a nut before. However, by Charleston White's logic, if Elon Musk were to be stripped of his billions of dollars, title, and status, I don't believe he can lead anyone to do anything. I have no problem with rich niggas who pay for sex calling themselves high value men because I know pimps will still refer to them as the tricks that we all know they really are. What I do have a problem with is how social media defines alpha males as niggas who know their worth so they don't take any bullshit from women. Watching these niggas online repeatedly call other niggas alpha males just for setting boundaries with women usually has me at my house thinking to myself,
you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Like Andrew Tate, I believe men are born alpha males because becoming one has just as much, if not more, to do with genetics than it does mindset.
Well, I'm in the manosphere, I'm an alpha. Bro, you're 5'7". You're not fucking alpha. How are you an alpha if you're like 5'8"? Alpha of what? Walk into a fucking room of basketball players, multi-millionaires, 6'5", big shit, and talk about how alpha you are because of your YouTube channel. Fucking these guys live in a dream. Alpha has always, for the longest period of human time, meant capability for violence. That's what alpha has always meant. Apex predator. A little short dude. I'm an alpha. All right, bro. Of course you are. Let's meet and let's not even talk. Let's meet and let's just measure our heights. Let's just take a picture side by side of me and you, and let's talk about how alpha you are afterwards.
With that being said, I can imagine that conversation between Andrew Tate and the alpha short king he described going a lot like this.
Wow, who the hell do you think you are?
Are you acting tough in front of your girlfriend? Huh? Because we both know she's only with you for your money. Definitely not for your dick. Because anybody that's peed next to you knows it's the size of a leprechaun's pinky.
I seen him! That's not true.
That's not true. Oh yeah, it is.
With your little toddler penis.
Look, just because you got a fancy office and I don't even have a desk doesn't change who we really are. The truth is, you're still a dork, and I can still kick your ass.
I'm not a smart man.
But wouldn't you have to be physically bigger, stronger, and faster than most men first to even be considered as an alpha male? Men have a propensity for violence because we instinctively size each other up to determine who we're capable of beating up and who can beat the shit out of us. What I've learned from my experiences in sizing up real alpha males in my younger days is, whether that nigga is aggressive as fuck or laid back as hell, if you anger alpha males into resorting to violence, they all seem to turn into Mike Tyson in his prime after a fight.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
These days, most alpha males are raised by single mothers who don't seem to know how to teach their sons how to manage their emotions, making it harder for them to assume the leadership roles natural selection intended for them. This is why I believe a lot of alpha males unfortunately end up in prison, because most of them are incapable of just walking away from meaningless conflicts that usually end in violence over some dumb shit that was said like,
Suck my dick.
Extra regular looking ass niggas who claim they're alpha males online give me the impression that they've never even been in a fist fight before. So my question for them is, what other metric besides making money are they using to measure their superiority over other men?
Inquiring minds want to know.
And by the way, I don't think just having the courage to defend yourself in a physical altercation makes you an alpha male neither. It just means you have heart.
Hey, Uncle Brian, let's go check out that noise.
I don't know, Scrappy Brian. Might be better just to stay put.
I'm not afraid. Let me get him. Let me get him.
But before I digress any further on what I think an alpha male really is, let's find out
What is the actual fucking meaning?
Alpha male, the dominant male animal in a particular group. A man tending to assume a dominant or domineering role in a social or professional situation.
By that definition, I think Andrew Tate's probably the only alpha male in the entire Red Pill online community, because every time I've seen him around them niggas, they always seem to worship him. As a 6'4", four-time former world champion kickboxer, I think it's safe to say he can beat the shit out of most men on this planet. Couple that with his ability to motivate men who feel betrayed by a society that purposely cut their balls off just to empower women.
How the fuck does that work?
And I think I've seen enough evidence for me to concede that Andrew Tate's an alpha male.
That's the man, that's the nigga, that's that bastard.
He recorded this rant a few years back that I still believe is one of the most accurate ways that I have heard someone describe what it's like from an alpha male's perspective to get laid.
Let's quickly talk about like red pill, the day game guys. This is why they're wrong. This is what they don't understand. Listen to me and I'll teach you how to get girls on Tinder, and I'll teach you how to go out and get girls at the mall all day. If you are walking around the mall all day, or you're tendering all day, you are giving out attention. And you're giving out more than you'll ever get back because you're a man. You're giving attention out and you don't get enough back. So that's an energy deficit, and it zaps you of your powers. So they're giving out energy, they don't get energy back. The correct way to get pussy like I have is to absorb the energy from everyone in the room and then expel it in a fireball, a lightning strike of power and prowess, so that all the bitches wanna fuck you and they pray you come and say hello. That's how you get bitches. You don't go and beg them and give energy away. No, you steal the energy from every other male and then you expel it in a ball of fucking lightning. And you're sitting here going, what the fuck's Tate talking about? But some of you understand. Some of you don't understand. Some of you do understand. When's the last time you've been in a bar and some dude's walked in and that dude ain't really even doing anything? He's just sitting there talking, he just walked in. But something about him, there's some electricity. And everyone's kind of paying attention. Who's this dude? The bitches are looking, who's this dude? I'm that dude. That's me.
Damn, I bet he get all the bitches.
If you're in a bar and I walked in, pow, it's over. If any of these red pill dorks were in a bar talking to some bitch and I walked in, I'd take the bitch. Of course. Like, what woman alive doesn't want a 6'4" kickboxing world champion millionaire? You know what? I don't want a 6'4" kickboxing world champion millionaire. I'd rather have a guy with a YouTube channel about how to get girls. Nerds! Said no woman alive.
If you've never experienced the getting laid like Andrew Tate does when he goes to a bar, then you are not an alpha male. Spending tons of cash just to essentially pay for that level of attention from women doesn't make you an alpha male neither, because those sluts and whores are only gonna fuck you for what you can provide them and not for who you are as a man. Instead, doing shit like that just makes you a high value trick that prioritizes buying pussy over using your status, title, and resources to maintain order in your community.
Because the man have to establish law and order. That's his job as a man. He corrects what's wrong. These niggas ain't doing that. They see what's wrong next door, across the street, down the street, and get up and go to work as a high value man and never correct nothing that's wrong.
History teaches us that in the beginning, alpha males hunted dangerous animals for food and protected the tribe, while beta males were left behind to gather nuts and berries with the women and children. These days, it feels like there's a bunch of beta males who gathered so many nuts and berries over the years that they think they should be treated as alpha males too.
If that's what you think, I got two words for you.
Contrary to popular belief, all men are not created equal. The reality is most men, including myself, are beta males, and no amount of money can elevate a beta male to suddenly become an alpha male. It just means you can afford to hire a team of alpha males to protect your beta ass from imminent danger, to inspire gold-digging whores to stroke your ego and pretend like you're an alpha male whenever they're around you.
The truth hurts.
Just because you believe in yourself doesn't make you an alpha male. It just means you have confidence. Personally,
I don't give a fuck
about labeling men alpha, omega, delta, gamma, or beta, because at the end of the day, I believe niggas should aspire to become the type of man Charleston White suggests they should strive to be.
What are you leading to be an alpha male? Because you have something that supersedes the alpha male, the sigma male. The sigma male have traits of the alpha and the beta, but he supersedes the alpha. So why they done got stuck on the alpha and don't tell you about the sigma? He carry both traits. He can go in any environment and play like a beta. He can lead like an alpha, but his traits supersede the alpha male. So tell them motherfuckers start studying the sigma male. Could they just be talking?
Men owe it to our families, friends, and society at large to become the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be, because that's what life's really all about anyway. I'm also under the belief that the only way a man can truly reach his full potential in life is by earning the love of a good woman. It's just too bad most niggas will probably never reach their full potential, because these days men are forced to find a partner from what I consider to be the worst dating pool of women to choose from in American history.
You suck!
And that's all I had to say about that.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, please subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section below.
Peace. I'm Audi 5000.
Those who wish to follow me, I welcome with my hand. Thank you for being a friend.
And those are my thoughts for this video. But then again, what do I know? I'm just an old crippled bastard. Ooh, 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 ooh. I ain't too proud to beg for your money, so like, share, and subscribe.